In this video, I will try living for 24 hours like Lamine Yamal, one of the best football players in the world, who played for FC Barcelona at just 15 years old and won the Euro with Spain at 17. Well guys, I probably won't make it that far, but today I'll find out why he's so good and what he does every day to be able to outplay his opponents on the field and decide the biggest matches. Like, subscribe, and watch to the end. Let's begin. Good morning, or maybe I should say, buenos dias. Today we're filming a day according to Lamine Yamal. Guys, Dorotka is not ready for this at all, but I'm ready because today is going to be packed. As you saw, I hydrated this morning since your body is always a bit dehydrated, so Lamine does that too. Look what I got. A Barca jersey with long sleeves, yeah, because it's not really warm yet, and on the back, you won't be able to see it, Lamine Yamal. So today we're just going to eat like him, train like him, everything down to the last detail. And then at the end, I actually have in the last phase, imitating his best goals. So I think that'll be an interesting part. It's going to be pretty tough, but we'll see. So now we're starting with the morning activation. Alright, that's done. Really nothing difficult. Anyway, it's also great for getting a bit of fresh air in the morning, going outside, the sun, which isn't shining right now, but... And I think it's a really good way to start your day. Hola!
No, it's fine.
Breakfast. Rich in carbohydrates and proteins. Because I need carbs to have energy for training, like Lamine Yamal. There's a dog running around here. That's not a problem at all. Lamine has a dog at home too, actually. No, I don't know that. I lied to us. He's very private, so there's little information about his personal life. And I watched more YouTube videos, I chatted with GPT, but the question is how accurate is that information, right? Then cottage cheese, some extra protein, and here I have, just like every day for the last 3 years, I take it too, and Lamine takes it as well, judging by his transformation. I have creatine here. I just finished it today, or actually yesterday, so I have to open a new one here. Weak guys take 5 grams. But real men take 10, so I take 10. And this porridge, I've been eating it every day for the last 3 months straight. It's protein and porridge. Literally, ready in 3 minutes. It's healthy. It gives you a boost for the day. Great food, highly recommend. Alright, we've moved to the scene where my first phase will be waiting for me, which will be technique and first touch. Because Lamine Yamal has incredible technique, he shows it in his matches, and that's simply the reason why we all like to watch him, or at least I do. So I'll try to practice some passes, then I'll try to practice my first touch, keeping the ball in the air. I'm kicking against the wall, guys, it's the best. Lamine does it too. The wall teaches you everything, and if you don't have friends but he already has teammates, yeah. Unfortunately, no one wants to kick the ball with me here on Saturday, so I'm stuck with the wall. Please don't laugh. Anyway, let's practice. And then we'll practice one interesting thing, which is that you get the ball and you have a player on your back and you have to get free. Yeah, you have to make that move. So I'll record the whole thing for you. Enjoy this edit, and I'm going to work hard. Well, this is going to need a bit more practice. After all, Lamine does it at a slightly different speed. But after a decent amount of time, I think anyone can get better at it. So it's all about training, just like everything else. Okay, so the first phase is behind me. 45 minutes, average heart rate about 120. Nothing ultra, guys. I did break a bit of a sweat, so that's the first phase. But the second one will be much harder because I'll try to imitate his best goals. And that's gonna be quite a challenge because he really did score some beautiful ones. So we'll see. Now I'm heading back and let's go. And now we're moving on to the main phase where I'll also try to imitate the goals. I noticed the field is a bit dirty, I have to admit. If I were back home in Mutki, I'd have better conditions there. And most importantly, I'd have nets in the goal. It doesn't matter, but since I'm on the side field, I can't really show off. We'll just go with it. At least I'll get to run more. Anyway, I'm going to put on my shooting shoes here and let's get to it. There are also some warm-ups, some dribbling exercises, some sprints, so it's a full-fledged afternoon training. The second phase is tougher. At the same time, there's a league match tomorrow, so I'm treating this as a pre-match day. Lamine Yamal, let's say so, yeah. I'm not really planning to run 15 kilometers. We'll save that for another video. I'm living 24 days like David Goggins. Anyway, if you give this video 3,000 likes, I'll try a match day too, according to some other famous player. For example, according to Mbappe or Messi or Ronaldo. And it will be a match day with a real game, so it's up to you, and I'm really curious if I'll feel that beetroot effect. Because it's actually ideal for quick changes of direction, for sprints, and so on. So we'll definitely try it out. I need to improve my sprints. Let's do it. Since I'm a seasoned guy, I brought some cones with me. To look professional, so the classic alphabet. So I somehow managed to get up to operating temperature, and we can slowly move on to the more challenging parts of the training. Honestly, today I had around 90% sleep score, which is pretty good, and only 62 recovery, which is yellow. But honestly, I didn't really enjoy the morning training that much. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. It wasn't completely bad, but it was a lighter training session. But now, as I've warmed up, every time I warm up, I really get into it. And honestly, I feel pretty good energy-wise. So let's go all out and do some sprints. Okay, and now we're going to get into the sprints. For me, what's important with these sprints is to exhale well between the sets.
That means when they're running at maximum speed, which is something I'd like to improve. I used to make one mistake, and that was that I wasn't fully recovered and I went for another sprint. But by doing that, you're actually training endurance more than the sprint itself.
So now I tried to keep my heart rate lower. And now I'm doing one exercise that I absolutely hate with all my heart, and that's these cones here. They're like sprints, it's about changing direction, and it's pretty tough. And just think, Lamine has been working like this twice a day since he was a kid, basically every day for his whole life, which is pretty intense. It's admirable that Fred managed to do that at his age. Wow, so sprints. I've just finished some exercises with the ball, man. It was pretty tough. I really put some effort into it. I'm pretty sweaty, not sure if you can tell. And now I'm going to jump in to imitating goals, guys. Right here at this goal. The net. Nowhere. Very good, but as a goalkeeper, I'd want to catch in the penalty area. So I have a bit of a disadvantage. After every shot, I have to go get the ball. Annoying, like when I was young. I'll manage. Lamine didn't have it easy from the start either. Well, he trained at La Masia, but who knows, maybe he also started out with a goal without a net. So we're going to try one of his most famous goals from the edge of the box. He amazingly curled it into the top corner, and I'll stay here today until I score that goal. Now we'll try to copy it as closely as possible. Alright guys, this is going to be a pretty tough challenge because he curled it from somewhere around this cone and put an incredible spin on it. So I'm going to give it a try. Like I said, I have 2 shots, and then I have to go get the balls. I'll set it up from there to here. I'm going to put a spin on it. Should have brought the tracker balls from the Temu video, if you've seen it. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, I think the second try was pretty solid, but that doesn't mean they'll all be like that. It was. What do you say? Dude, guys, for me, this wasn't bad at all. Let's compare it. But I'll try to do better.
And now speak.
Lamine Yamal. I've been looking forward to this the whole video. Guys, I'm never gonna hit it better than that anyway, so it's a shame to keep trying. I'm satisfied with this. Off the post. That might have been even higher than his kick, but I can't say he did it faster. But I'm really satisfied with this given the circumstances. I thought I'd be here for 18 years. It took about 20 minutes, maybe a bit less. Let's go, let's go. There must be something about that beetroot. I'll take it before every match now if it brings me this kind of luck. And honestly, I feel good, like I have energy for the training. It was already pretty tough. I've been here for over an hour now. And honestly, it's pretty good. That shot really refreshed me, I won't deny that. Dribbling here alone and sprinting isn't exactly a lot of fun, but honestly, I feel really good. So at the end, I did some diagonals across the whole field, just slow, fast, slow, fast. So I did 4 diagonals. It was about 1 kilometer, I guess. Pretty fast, those fast ones. The fast ones were about 350 per kilometer, and the slow ones let me catch my breath. But honestly, I feel pretty good. I have 60 now, which isn't top, but I feel like I can already tell because the stream has been going on for quite a while, but I don't know if it's because of the beetroot or if it's just that placebo effect that makes you feel it a bit. But I definitely feel a bit of a difference.
Believing in what you take is important. That's true for me with everything, including the creatine I showed this morning. When I believe in it, it helps me even more.
But honestly, I have to say it's really solid. Guys, look what I found here. Total masterclass. Yeah, the B block here, that's the 9th one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it's something else and maybe I'm wrong. But they're really strong climbers. So I'll probably wait here for a bit and watch. It's just a kind of recovery activity now. After a good training session comes good recovery. Honey, what did you bake?
Chicken with peach and cheese.
Exactly, we had a family celebration, so it was kind of a recovery phase, that's how I would put it. And we had excellent food, this chicken here. I had 1 piece, I swear, just 1. How did you like it?
I love it.
Yeah, it was really good. We had it with rice, so quality protein. Some apricot fruit. And we ate a lot of it. Dorotka also made cinnamon rolls. And there's a whole tray left, so if anyone wants some, write in the comments and maybe we'll send you some. So this is just carb loading for tomorrow's match. You could say that, do you agree? Today we're doing a challenge to see who can eat more. I was supposed to have recovery at the stadium, but since I have the nicest girlfriend, I'll do it tonight in the living room. So we really stuffed ourselves. Maybe even a bit too much, but it doesn't matter at all. Because tomorrow is match day, so it was just a bit of carb loading, and now we're going to slowly head to bed. So that we have a 100% sleep score tomorrow. After this exhausting day, I'm here. I'm getting ready to sleep on this pillow, which I love. I always take something to support my sleep before bed, and look, I'm almost out of deep sleep magnesium. Luckily, I have another one, so it's safe. So I'll just throw it in there. Boom, the basics. You have to take a drink. I was afraid it wasn't there, but it's all good, it's there. And then spray some lavender spray on your pillow. Look, you should try some too. And now you lie down. And now I just visualize myself refereeing at the Euros at 17. Oh right, I didn't make it in time, that's okay. So at 22, at the next Euros, when Czechia wins. Because today I spent the day like Lamine Yamal.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Go check out one of the 2 videos you see on the screen right now. Bye.